Time to play the game! It's all about the game, and how you play it, all about control. And if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can play it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it?
Okay, so what we've got at the moment at least, I've got one table of Badugi and one table of Limit Holdem. We've been playing this for a little while. Yes, we have Holdem Manager and some stats up. So on the bottom screen, at least down here, we'll have some stats to go by. Albeit that I know my settings aren't quite right in the sense that they don't always correlate. For example, this player up here has their stats down here, but it's workable. Having said that, at the lower limits you normally don't need to worry too much about stats. From what I've found, most things are fairly straightforward, much like Badugi. You've got a good two-cut hand, but we're in early position, so we'll actually let this one go. Perhaps a little tight, but for that. We're not going to, even though we're on the button, we're not going to play to a raise, even though we might possibly have the best or at least a very playable hand. Something that you would probably notice that when I play, generally speaking, I'm probably a bit more on the tight side as opposed to your sort of standard, I guess, online player, and that's one reason why I definitely prefer playing full ring games rather than short-handed games. Badugi here, we've got decent two-card hand in the big one, so we'll check. Take two, see how we go. We've got a bunch of spades, but we've got low spades, so that means that the people are drawing. He's standing pat, okay. Unlikely to have spades, so we might just give up now, given that we haven't improved after two draws. Jack 10 suited, we'd I think open if folded to us, but with a raise and a call in front, we'll just let it go. Small blind here, we have potential. We'll see what the action is in front of us. Make sure everyone's limping in. Raise we're not overly happy about, but we're not really expecting a 3-bet here, so we'll call and take two. To improve, which we have. We're going to see what other people are doing. So 2, 1, 1. So we'll check. We have improved to a 1-card draw. So we're happy to call here. So we're all now 1, 1, 1. Everyone's gone 1, 1, 1. Now might be a possible time to bet out, but Jack through Ace 3, 5. He obviously had the best 3-card draw, which is why he could bet previous streets. folded to us with a decent 2 card, so we'll raise it, try and take it down. We're going to keep betting because we have improved. And we still have a 2 card. Now we've made a 1 card draw, so again, improve, we're going to keep betting. And we've made our Badugi, so may as well bet the river. Because you wouldn't be surprised to get called by a lot of weaker, I suppose they're strong 3 cards. 2 limps in front, we have a weakish made Badugi, but we really have to raise. Trying to have a look at that last hand. He knocked a 2-4-7 3 card. Again, fairly standard, just pattern bet. When he gets to the last draw, we might check behind, particularly when they're still drawing. Given we have a weak card and we've got $4 in the pot, so we take it down. This one we'll let go. I'm not sort of overly fussed about it. 2-5. Reasonable. This guy likes to play a lot of hands, and we've got sort of a lot of action obviously here, so I really want to be in a situation where you'd make hand on the first draw, and given that you have to, even though you have a king with a different suit, it doesn't really count for much at all. And we have some exciting hands down here with our Limit Holdem. Again, I'm more than happy to just fold away. Under the gun, yes, we've got an ace and a 7, but not really worth playing. Looks like this game got very aggressive though, lots of raising and re-raising. Whether that's just the fact that you've got people that are making hands, or there's a guy that padded on the first draw, so this guy would want to have a decent made Badugi to play against him. And both 7, so something of a cold deck. This one in the big blind, we're not going to keep the queen, just because it makes such a difference to our hand. Obviously we get rid of the ace of spades, but we're not going to keep the queen and draw 1. We'd much prefer keeping the 2 strong cards and drawing 2, which is what we'll do here. Of course we didn't improve. So we'll peel 1, given that it's 3-handed, with 2-1. And he's pat, so we're going to check fold. Didn't improve there, although we did pick up Jack. It's not really enough for justifying playing on in the hand. This one's an awkward type of hand here where we've got the 2 7s. You always have the awkward decision that you don't know which 7 to get rid of. So I might take the boring man approach and just let it go. I'm playing a 2-7 and hoping to throw away the right 7. Yes, we happen to limp down here in a big blind with 9-4, but not sure that we'll be able to do that, but we'll see what happens. Okay, here a weak made Badugi, so we're going to limp and a raise, so we'll Look, we do get the set flop. And we missed completely. Yeah, this guy's called 3 of the face after limping. Well, and this guy raised folded. That's interesting. Obviously we can't. This guy's pat now. Happy to check it behind them. And we are good with our 9-8. Interesting that he's willing to check a 10-9 behind. King 3 suited in the small blind down here. Not overjoyed, but so many limpers will see the flop a decent second nut flush draw. Given that we're out of position here, I tend to play these kind of hands fairly passively. I just check calling unless I make my hand, obviously. And even though we've made a pair of 3s on the end, it's just a check fold on the river. Happy to see a draw here. We'll take 2, 2-5. He's gone 2-2-2 and we've improved, so we'll put out a bet. Stick with this at the moment, rather than opening up more limit tables. And our 3 cards good. And previously jumped on a whole bunch of Limit Holdem lists. There weren't too many going, so I mean this was the first table at 25.50 that got up, so I'd start on that one. This one again, if you're going to keep any card of being inclined with 3, the diamond, with a raise out of position, I can play it.